Be me, 26 years old, Christmas dinner at parents' place. Older sister Emma keeps talking about her new boyfriend, Derek. Been going on for weeks. He is so smart. You will really like him. He is such a hard worker. Yeah, sure, whatever. Probably overselling him. He shows up, instantly annoyed. Not because he is rude. Actually, polite as hell. He is just stupidly perfect. Within 5 minutes, I learn he is a software engineer. Just finished a triathlon last month. Says it while pouring wine for everyone. Brought homemade sourdough bread that is actually delicious. Mom is gushing over him. Dad keeps nodding approvingly. Everyone treating Derek like he cured cancer. Uncle Jim leans over the table, loud enough for the whole room to hear. Derek, you are quite the catch. Emma better not mess this up. Not like some folks still trying to find themselves at 26. Table goes dead silent. Everyone looking at me. Feel my face burning. What is that supposed to mean? Uncle Jim backpedals fast. Oh, just saying you are focused on your career. Taking your time. I know exactly what you meant. Put down my glass. I am not trying to find myself. I have standards. I know what I deserve. Mom tries changing the subject, but I am already rolling. I am not settling for less. 6-figure income minimum. Over 6 feet tall. Fit and healthy. Emotionally intelligent. Driven and ambitious. I am not wasting time on mediocre men. Look straight at Uncle Jim. I would rather be single than settle. Emma shifts in her seat. Derek suddenly very focused on his plate. Society tells women to lower their expectations constantly. I keep going. Not me. I know my value. Men need to do better. Mom says my name quietly, trying to stop me. I am just being real. Men should step up if they want quality women. Front door opens. Emma's friend Marcus walks in, apologizing for running late. Was at the animal shelter volunteering. He is tall, easily over 6 feet. Good build, sharp features, wearing nice jeans and a sweater. Sorry, everyone. Hope I did not miss too much. Very polite voice. Emma introduces him. This is Marcus. We did our masters together. He works in finance now. Finance. I sit up straighter. Marcus catches the end of my speech, makes eye contact during the fit and healthy part. Does not react. Just gives this small, calm smile. Decide, right then, I need to get to know him. Later, during dessert cleanup, manage to corner him in the kitchen. He is drying dishes. Sorry about my rant earlier. Going for charming and self-aware. Family dinners bring out my opinions. He laughs. No worries. Good to know what you want in life. We talk for maybe 20 minutes. He asks about my job. I do marketing coordination for a small firm, which sounds way better than it actually is. He asks good questions, laughs at my jokes, but something in how he watches me. Not flirty exactly, more like studying. Convince myself he is into me. Marcus texts me 4 days later. Want to grab coffee this week? Screenshot it immediately. Send to group chat. Told you I would meet someone who meets my standards. Lily responds with heart eyes. Amanda says, told you so, queen. We meet at a trendy coffee place. He is there early. Dressed nice. Dark jeans and a fitted shirt. Trying not to stare too obviously. Conversation starts smooth. He asks about marketing work. I talk up my projects, mostly social media campaigns and some event planning. Technically true if you count posting on Instagram twice a week, and planning one office party last year. So what does a normal work week look like for you? I stay vague. Oh, you know, pretty flexible hours. That is the perk of my role. Translation. I work maybe 20 billable hours. Rest is scrolling my phone and online shopping. He nods. That is nice. Balance is key. Do you take professional development courses, certifications, Networking events. Question catches me off guard. I am happy where I am right now. Not everyone needs to grind constantly. Totally get that, he says. But something flickers in his expression. Second date is dinner at this upscale Asian fusion place. He pays, which I allow, while noting it is a good sign. Halfway through, he mentions he does CrossFit every morning before work. Keeps me grounded. What do you do for wellness? Oh, I do Pilates sometimes. Hike on weekends. This is bullshit. I watched a Pilates video on YouTube once, went on a trail walk 3 months ago. That is great. Training for anything specific. Or just for fun. Laugh it off. Just staying active, you know? He goes quiet. Then shifts topics. Orders mochi for us to share. Later over dessert, he asks, "What are your big goals? Like in the next few years?" I improvise. Definitely want to move up in my company. Maybe do some international travel. I have been wanting to visit Japan. Have not left the country since high school. Nice. Are you saving up for the trip? I blink. The trip. Yeah. The travel and the career growth. Just wondering how you are planning financially. Who the hell asks that on date 2? I am working on it. Figuring out the details. He nods. Same unreadable, calm face. Third date is at his place. Offers to cook. Which is annoyingly hot. Place is spotless. Organized. Finance books on the shelf. Framed art that was not from Home Goods. We are on his couch after eating, watching some finance documentary he picked. Can I ask you something kind of personal? He says. Sure. At Christmas, you mentioned your relationship standards. What would you say you offer as a partner? I freeze. What do you mean? Like you clearly know what you want in someone else. Curious what you think you bring. What makes you a great catch? I am not some commodity. Come out more defensive than I meant. No, of course not. Just saying you have thought a lot about what you need. Wondering if you have thought about what you give. I rattle things off fast. I am loyal. Fun to be with. Independent. Caring. Those are all good traits, he says gently. But I mean more concretely. Career-wise, lifestyle-wise, ambition-wise. My stomach drops. Why does it have to be concrete? Why do I need to prove myself? You do not, he says, backing off slightly. Just trying to understand you better. But the mood shifted. Rest of the date is polite but tense. When I leave, he says, talk soon, but does not mention date 4. 5 days pass. No text. I am losing it. Blowing up the group chat. Did he ghost me? We had 3 dates. Lily says he is probably swamped with work. Amanda says men are trash, but I can tell they are trying to comfort me. Emma shows up at my apartment with sushi. My favorite. She knows I am upset. So Marcus talked to me, she says, sitting down. My heart stops. What did he say? Emma looks uncomfortable. He asked me some questions about you. What questions? About your job, how stable your income is, whether you work out regularly, your spending habits, your last relationship. I am pissed he is investigating me. Who the hell does he think he is? Emma sighs. He is vetting you the same way you vet men. That is different. How is it different, Nat? I stutter. Because I am allowed to have standards. So is he, Emma says quietly. It is not the same thing. Emma puts down her food. Okay, why not? I am ready for this. Because women have more at risk. We are the ones who deal with pregnancy, who sacrifice our careers for families. He is not saying women should not have standards. He is saying he gets to have them too. I am about to argue when Emma drops it. Look, Marcus does not play games with this anymore. His ex-girlfriend. This was maybe 3 years ago. She had insane standards. Wanted expensive dates constantly. Needed designer gifts. Wanted a man making serious money. Marcus worked his way through school, paid off student loans, finally started making decent money in finance, started getting serious with her. I am listening now. She wanted a luxury vacation to Bali. He saved up and took her. That is when he found out she had $30,000 in credit card debt. She had been hiding it, worked part-time on and off, kept quitting because the jobs were not good enough. When Marcus suggested they make a budget together and pay off her debt, she flipped out, called him controlling, said he did not support her lifestyle, broke up with him. Emma looks at me seriously. Now he does not waste energy. If someone has high expectations for him, he checks if they hold themselves to the same level. He is not being cruel. He is protecting himself. My voice comes out small. What did he say about me? He said, "You seem nice," but he does not think you are compatible lifestyle-wise. I am working on myself, I say defensively. Okay, but what are you actively working on? Emma is studying for her CPA right now on top of full-time work. What is your version of that? Silence. Emma hesitates, then goes on. He also asked about fitness, your lifestyle habits. My stomach sinks. What do you mean? He asked if you exercise regularly. I told him honestly that you have not had a gym membership in like 2 years. Emma looks uncomfortable. He mentioned he does CrossFit daily, competes in fitness challenges. He wants someone who shares that commitment. So I am not thin enough for him. My voice is sharp. That is not what I said. But that is what you meant, right? He wants some Instagram model. Emma rubs her temples. Nat, you literally said at Christmas that men need to be in shape. You post about it constantly. How beer guts are disgusting. But when someone applies that same standard to you, suddenly it is unfair. Why? Because I am a woman. I do not answer. Look, Emma, says softly, I love you, but you have been saying you are working on yourself for years. Your social media is all this high-value woman stuff. But what are you actually doing? I have no response. He told me he wants someone who matches his energy, Emma says. Someone as driven as he is, as disciplined. He does not think that is you. After Emma leaves, I sit alone for hours, think about my routine, wake up around 9:30, scroll TikTok for an hour, work maybe 4 hours if I am feeling it, order delivery for lunch, usually something expensive, tell myself I earned it, watch Netflix, tell myself I will work out tomorrow. Think about my finances. I make $38,000 a year. My rent is $1,600. I have $11,000 in credit card debt from treating myself. My parents cover emergencies maybe 3 times a year. Think about Emma up at 6 in the morning, at the gym before work, studying at night for her certification, meal prepping every Sunday. Remember seeing her at Christmas in her dress, arms defined, confident posture. Then think about myself in my leggings and oversized cardigan, strategically baggy. Think about my old posts, the ones where I said short men should not even try, where I said men not making 6 figures by 30 are failures, where I said I refuse to date someone out of shape when I take care of myself. But I do not take care of myself. Have not in years. I just expect men to. The double standard is hitting me. But I am not ready to face it yet. Cannot let it go. I text Marcus. Can we talk? I think there is a misunderstanding. He agrees to meet. Same coffee shop as date 1. I rehearsed what to say. Emma told me you have been asking about me. I think that is pretty unfair. Marcus does not look surprised or guilty. I asked your sister about you the same way I would expect someone to ask their friends about me. Did not think it was sneaky, but you were judging me. I was getting to know you by interrogating Emma about my money, my body. He leans back. You said at Christmas you have standards. I respect that. I have standards too. It is not the same. Why not? Here we go. Because women need to be more selective. We are the ones who... He holds up his hand. I am not arguing. Women should not have standards. I am asking why you think I should not have them. I am thrown off. I did not say that. He pulls out his phone. Emma sent me some screenshots from your group chat. My stomach drops. He scrolls, reads out loud. Men under 6 feet need to stop wasting our time. Oh, God. Another one. If a guy is not making 6 figures by 30, he is a joke. I want to disappear. He keeps reading. Why would I settle for a guy with a dad bod when I stay fit? I remember typing that. I was eating takeout on my couch when I wrote it. These are your words, right? He asks calmly. That was out of context. What context makes it okay? I have nothing, he continues. Voice not angry. Worse. It is detached. You said men should earn 6 figures. Based on what Emma told me, you make about 40,000 and have been at that level for years. You said men should be in shape. Emma said you have not worked out consistently in over 2 years. Every word feels like a slap. You said men should be ambitious with clear direction. When I asked about your goals, you were pretty vague. I try to recover. I am in a building phase. For how long? It takes time, sure. But you are not giving men that same patience. Your posts say if a man is not established by 30, he is worthless. You are 26, and by your own metrics, you are not established. That is different. How? I am scrambling. Women develop differently. Society has different expectations, so standards should adjust for context and circumstances. Yes, then why do yours not? I am trapped. Every point I make, he flips back on me. He leans forward. Look, I think you are a decent person, but I have been with someone who demanded everything from me, while holding herself to zero accountability. I am not doing that again, so I am not good enough for you. My voice cracks. He pauses, chooses words carefully. You are upset because I am doing exactly what you do. You filter men constantly, reject them for height, income, fitness. But when someone evaluates you the same way, suddenly it is unfair. Because I stop. Because what? Because I deserve special treatment. He fills the silence. I make good money because I worked 70-hour weeks as an analyst. I stay fit because I wake up at 5:30 every day before work. I am not asking you to be flawless. I am asking if you are working toward the things you demand from men. I cannot speak. Can I ask you something honest? He looks right at me. Do you think you deserve someone making 6 figures? Over 6 feet tall? In great shape? And highly ambitious? When you do not meet any of those yourself? I want to scream yes. Want to say I am a woman, so it is different. He should just accept me. But the words die. He sees it. Nods slowly. That is what I thought. He stands. Leaves cash for his coffee. I hope you find what you are looking for. Genuinely. Then he walks out. I sit there frozen, staring at my latte until it goes cold. Cry in my car for 30 minutes before driving home. Text the group chat everything. Lily says, "Oh my God, he sounds like such a jerk." Amanda says, "Men are so entitled these days." Then Sarah chimes in. I mean, was he wrong, though? That breaks something in me. I go back through our chat history. My posts are mean, actually cruel. I felt so confident writing them. Now they make me feel sick. Spend the next week in a haze. Barely work. Keep checking Marcus' Instagram obsessively. Even, though he rarely posts. A month later, Emma comes over for weekly dinner. Cannot help myself. How is Marcus doing? Emma hesitates. He is seeing someone. The words hit like a truck. Already? Yeah. Met her at his gym. She is a personal trainer. Apparently, she is training for an Ironman. Doing some charity fitness event next month? Of course she is. Emma pulls out her phone. Derek met her last week, showed me a photo. She should not show me. I should not look. She turns the screen. She is stunning. That is what I notice first. But it is more than that. She is ripped, like seriously fit. The photo is from some outdoor workout event. She is in athletic wear. Toned arms, defined abs visible in her sports bra. Huge smile. Holding a kettlebell. Marcus next to her. Arm around her waist. Looking at her like she hung the moon. My chest tightens. She does obstacle course racing. Emma adds. Derek said she is super down to earth. Cannot stop staring at her body. The body, I said, does not matter. The body I claimed men should not care about, while demanding they have six-pack abs. She is a personal trainer, I asked quietly. Yeah, makes decent money. Derek said she just bought a condo, so she is fit, successful, driven, and gorgeous. I hand the phone back. I am fine, I say quickly. Good for him, but I am not fine. That night I do something pathetic. Find her Instagram. It is public. The feed is full of workout videos, gym progress shots, actual transformation photos with visible muscle, hiking pics, beach photos where she looks incredible in a bikini, photos at charity fitness events, her with clients at the gym, her and Marcus at some mud run from 2 weeks ago. Then I look at my own feed. Latte art, self-care, Sunday shots in hoodies, reposted quotes about knowing your worth and leveling up. One gym selfie from New Year's with New Year, New Me. Never followed through. Scroll to a photo from last summer. I am at a lake in a one-piece with a cover-up. Remember feeling cute that day. Now I look at it and see what Marcus probably saw. Someone who preaches standards but does not meet her own. Look at my life with actual honesty for the first time. I make $38,000, but spend like I make 60. Have not seriously worked on fitness in years, but will not date guys with any fat. Demand ambition, but I have been coasting. Want a high-value man. But I am not a high-value woman. At family dinner that Sunday, Uncle Jim asks if I am dating anyone. No, still looking for the right fit. Derek, trying to be helpful. The right person is out there. Have you tried Bumble? Works for a lot of people. My mom chimes in. Well, Nat has very particular standards. Emma catches my eye across the table. I look away. My dad oblivious as always. Nothing wrong with that. You should know what you want. I excuse myself to the bathroom. Stare at myself in the mirror. My reflection stares back. Tired looking. Softer face than I want to admit. Body hidden in loose clothes. When did this happen? When I come back, I say I am focusing on my own growth right now. They all nod supportively, but I see Emma and Derek exchange a glance. They know. That night I start deleting old posts, get halfway through and stop. What is the point? Damage is done. Tell myself I dodged a bullet. Marcus was too judgmental anyway. Too strict. The right guy will accept me as I am. But I cannot stop thinking about his question. Do you think you deserve someone who meets all your requirements when you do not match any of them yourself? Still do not have an answer. My phone buzzes. Emma posted a picture. Her and Derek, Marcus and his new girlfriend, all four at some charity run, sweaty and smiling, holding medals. They look happy, healthy, accomplished, like people who have it together. Close Instagram, open DoorDash instead. Order Chinese food, the expensive stuff. Add extra egg rolls and fried rice. I deserve it. Been a rough week. I will start the gym tomorrow. Update my resume. Take my career seriously? I will not. but it feels better to pretend I will.